Or, we're not finished yet. Pillars. Yeah, it's only another hour. We'll go 1 more hour. I normally end at 4. How the fuck am I supposed to get that little guy? You think you heard that? Shh. Alright, I kind of messed up. Yeah. How am I supposed to get that little guy? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do there? Is this like a wall run sort of thing? Okay, that's not gonna work. Ah, fuck it. I don't know how to get that. I'm gonna have to watch a speed run later to find out. Oh, game took control from me. The game says, nope, we're doing this my way. Hi. Only know what boss I got. The MC of this game looks like you're probably saying wanting to go to bed and die. Yeah, but who amongst you doesn't want that? Right? Oh, new enemy type. Nope, not new enemy type. Deja vu. Dual scoop. Oh, I want ice cream. I also want ice cream.
Just give me a sec.
Somebody says that it's the same voice actress who did 2B in Nier Automata.
Eliminate the machines.
Oh, are you okay, Cyborg?
That was the job.
Every time you go to bed anyway, seizures are fun. Oh, I'm sorry.
But things are never that simple.
Nope. But yeah, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of things that are like in the industry that are in such a way. Please, can you use me to rest? There are so many things in the gaming industry that are like designed in such a way that they are unhelpful or counterintuitive. High key, you want to have a chainsword IRL? I feel like that would rip your arm off. Like, they're like, I don't know. It's super weird, and like, we've kind of worked ourselves almost into a corner in a lot of ways, and I don't think that it's unfixable, but I definitely think that there are hold on, my fucking legs. I feel like there's a lot of systems that are just kind of designed. You want a chainsword? Okay, you can have a chainsword. They're kind of designed in ways that are counterintuitive, and they just like seem to always want to work against themselves in a lot of ways. And it comes down to like how every industry is constantly cannibalizing themselves, and we're seeing that with like gaming and the layoffs and stuff. And I know a lot of it is going to be like, the economy's bad, and you know, AI, but it also chainsaws. It reminds you of the Guilty Gears Wars, yeah. But there's also something to be said about like the logic of, look at Tango Gameworks. You can make a game that does absolute dog shit, get laid off. You can make a game that wins every award. It gets Game of the Year. You get laid off. You take a franchise that is beloved and turn it around and make it something that so many people care for and want to play. You get laid off, you know? You want to hickory dickory do a motherfucker the middle down a chainsaw? Yeah, that'd be cool. You know, it definitely feels like there's no winning in a lot of ways for a lot of these things. And so it ends up making everything kind of counterintuitive because it feels like there's no real way to win in a situation. And it's the same sort of thing like the enshittification of everything, or how we have so many things that are games as a service. And, like, I don't want every fucking game I own to be a game as a service. I don't have the time. I don't have the time or the money to put towards that many games, right? Like, it's just not reasonable to try and juggle that many. And when you have every game trying to get every bit of the market and corner 100% of it, you end up in the situation where everybody, like, a large number of them fail unless they are the established main player. I jumped too far. So, like, unless you are either the forerunner or the reinventor of the wheel in a genre, there's a high chance that your servers are going to collapse. So instead of making a game that just is beloved and sells a bunch, and people play it for 10 hours or 50 hours or 100 hours and beat it, and you have your nice little gaming, you know, you have your nice little, like, gaming, you sell a whole bunch of copies, it's critically acclaimed, everybody moves on afterwards. Right? Weird that a 5'3", 108-pound girl can parry these things. It's just a video game, shush. Everybody's always trying to compete, and they're trying to make games that have to make so much more money 100% of the time, and there is 100% failure, or not 100, but a massive failure rate because it has to, like, keep that pillar up, right? Like, because if it fails, it's going to bankrupt you, whereas if you just make something that's really good and you're not worried about how to monetize and how to keep the servers on and how to keep players engaged for hundreds of thousands of hours, if you just instead make something that's really good and people can play it and then move on to the next one, there's a better chance that people are going to adopt it because they feel like they can play it and finish it, as opposed to, oh no, I have another forever game, I'm not going to be able to play this and finish it, I'm just not going to play it because I've already got my live service game. You know, I've already got one live service game. I don't need another one, or another one, or another one, or another one, because the market is just so fucking flooded with them. Because at the end of the day, that's part of the problem, is that the market is just fucking flooded with them. Similar to how Fallout New Vegas lost its bonus for not meeting Bethesda's profit goal, or how we're not getting a Dead Space 2 remake because EA set an uncheatable standards for the first to make. Yeah, that's a slightly different problem, though. That's the problem of publishers intentionally setting things to be impossible because they don't want a sequel. Because that would cost them money, and we all know that the one thing publishers don't want to do is spend money, which is kind of a situation that we're seeing in every industry right now. And I'm not... Oh, you can slow down. Oh, why didn't it tell me that before? I wish I'd known that before. Like about this fucked obsidian. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, that's a big problem, but a slightly different one. My point is that I feel like every game trying to be a forever game all the time means that no one is going to play every forever game. Because it's just not... It's just not reasonable to. I just don't have time. I don't have time to play every forever game. Even if I want to. Even if I want to. Give yourself an aneurysm playing Assassin's Creed Origins. Got to the part where they gave of the game where I go in to find Rome, and I had to find a big boss bullet, and I've got it done in silver held, and they'll just one-tap me. I hate that for you. I'm sorry. I don't even know if there's anything for me over here, but I wanted to do that. So I did it. Haha! Made it. Okay. You have 600 in your backlog. It's enough to sustain you. Exactly. You don't need to buy more. I don't know. It's fucking tough. It's fucking tough. And I'm not a marketing executive, and I'm not a game dev. So, like, I just have the opinion of one person on the internet who likes video games a lot. Hi, Invis. Are we winning? I mean, I'm having fun, for the most part. There's been a couple of frustrating moments, but for the most part, I'm having a lot of fun with it. Yeah. Yeah, there's just been a handful of parts where I'm like, ah, why did they do this? Found another one. I'm glad I'm getting all these orbs and drones and nonsense. Yeah, because some of it I'm like, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go here? No! By all the games, even the bad. Wait. Oh, I think I was supposed to go here. Okay. Okay, I know what I need to do now. You have a friend who is always trying to get me to try out games with live service models. I feel bad for shooting at each one, but they all require so much time. Yeah, I mean, that's part of the problem, is that, like... Okay, Video game. Jesus, thank you. Who has time for all of them, you know? Okay, no! Okay, I got the orb. Hi, Cloud Draxy, by the way. Thank you for the high pass. Was that a fucking tentacle hallway? Yes. The worst thing a game can be, even more so than a bad game, is a boring game. They may be expensive financially, but if it wastes my time, yes, that is something you're never getting back. Exactly. I definitely think that a boring game sucks as well. That was a perfect timed... That was a perfect time done. I don't need to do this. I can just skip that. I don't know how I died there. Hi, so lovely. Yeah, no, that was really funny. There's no such thing as bad games, only bad developers. Damn it. A boring game is a job. An entertaining job is a game. Kind of. Anyway, the point of this is... I like video games. I like video games. I want to play more good video games. You have to call it here. Have a good night, Minkus. Hi, Cromwell. Thank you for hanging out. How you doing, Cromwell? Having a good night. But like I said, I'm not like a game dev or anything. It's just every game that I see lately is like, oh hey, we need to be the next big live service game. And I think that most people have their chosen big live service game. I want my buddy back. Thank you. Fuck. I think a lot of people either A, aren't going to play them at all, or B, they've already got their chosen, this is what I'm going to do with my time live service game. And so you're trying to compete with a very flooded market for the thing that people don't have right now, which is time. And so even if they've got the money for it, they're just not going to invest the time into it. I'm doing okay. You want more honey tie? Not gonna lie, yo, same. Honestly, okay. So speaking of honey tie, I am kind of in that position where I'm not spending a lot of money on commissions aside from the 2 that I currently have out, because I would like to save for stuff when version 4.0 comes out. Mad about it. Time or money at the moment, yeah. I'm saving until the next version of the model comes out. So there will likely be more come the summer. But yeah, I don't know. I'm so tired of every game being a big new live service game. I don't have time for that. I just don't have time for it, you know? They're too much of an investment. What's your opinion of people making porn of your character with you without your permission? Pinups are generally okay, saucy pictures and that sort of thing. Solo pieces are usually pretty acceptable. I don't like the idea of... Really? What are you doing, video game? What are you doing? I don't like the idea of actually banging other people unless, like, I'm in control of that. Part of the reason that I am also very iffy... What is going on? Part of the reason that I'm also very iffy is, like, I've had some bad experiences with artists in the past being trans. Because, like... Okay. I'm starting to get sloppy. There was an artist I had a really, really, really fantastic experience with. She loved working on the character. She was really fast with it. She took care, like, it ended up looking really good. And she finished it in, like, 2 weeks. And then a while later, I was like, hey, why is it not letting me jump? Let me jump. I was like, hey, I want to commission you again for a kind of, not even pornographic. It was meant to be saucy and teasy and have a little bit of a bulge because, you know, being trans and having external genitalia and all. And I said when I commissioned the artist, I said, hey, this is my idea. This is what I want. If you're not comfortable with this, let me know. And we'll figure something else out and it'll be fine. And she's like, no, that's fine. It's cool. Whatever. It's cool. It's fine. I'm happy with that. And I went, okay, cool. And then she basically ghosted me. Are you fucking serious? I'm so mad. Basically ghosted me for months. And when I finally got it, I was kind of excited, and I noticed that it didn't have the one thing that I asked for, which was, like, this was very early in streaming as a VTuber, and I was trying to get, like, more comfortable with the idea of, like, having the trans tag, because for a long time I didn't tell anybody about it. I kept it as a secret for a while. I didn't talk about it. I am starting to get pissed off at this game. And so, it didn't have it. And that felt like a real, oh, hey, people think you're gross moment. And I've had a couple of times since then where I've been like, hey, I want this really kind of suggestive picture that shows that. And then I don't get it. Male to female. I have a penis. My titties are made of plastic. I spent 23 years as a man, and God, I'm never going back. But it definitely felt like a very much like a, oh, hey, you're gross, I don't like this sort of thing. Mood. And that was really demoralizing in a lot of ways. And so I've had it happen a couple of times where I've been like, hey, I'm gonna lose it with this shit. Where I've been like, hey, I want to get this picture done. And they're like, okay, cool, I'm totally happy to do that. And then they don't do the one thing that I asked for. And so between that and me being a very, very repressed individual, I was raised Roman Catholic. Pinups are fine. Saucy things are very fine. Acts with other people are much less fine. My condolences, thanks. Are much less fine. Why is it not jumping? I have the mannerisms of the guy. Is it because I'm angry all the time? It's because I have an anger problem. Anyway. I'm gonna fucking scream at this guy. Like, my arm is hurting from this. Let me jump! I don't know why it's not letting me jump. It's because I like making dick jokes. Dick jokes are funny. I'm gonna fucking scream. I just want to deposit this orb so that I can move the fuck on. God, my fucking arm hurts. So anyway, that's my answer. If you want to do pin-up stuff or solo things, it's whatever. Look in the Honey Tie channel for references of, you know. It's true, dicks are funny. They are. Okay. I'm grabbing this, and we are going back the way we came. Oh, wait, it's not. We're going back this way so that I can deposit this up here so that I never have to do that. My best friend Megan outclassed me with dick jokes by order of magnitude. Amazing. It's usually a guy thing to openly make lewd jokes. Dude, women are so incredibly inappropriate. You have no fucking idea. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do this. I forgot that that was there. Oh, no, wait. It is here. I'm stupid. Oh, thank fucking Christ. Okay, now I never have to do that again. Thank fucking goodness. Yeah, no, ladies are super fucking inappropriate and lewd. You have no idea. That's like the what was it? Let me the jump off. Jesus Christ, I am so... The fact that it won't let me jump off these things. Just reminds me of Bao screaming, "I need to breed!" as loud as she fucking could. Okay, thanks, video game. Just amongst other women and the one guy friend? Yeah. That's a sound redeem on your channel? Amazing. Okay. I'm very having a rough time now. Like, I'm starting to get tilted. I definitely need a break. I'm gonna scream. Anyway, yeah, ladies are plenty lewd. It's just a matter of them finding the right time for it. God fucking... Okay. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. You feel bad as people that live next to or yeah. Listen, I'm a big fan of Nephesis, Tricky Wee. She's actually rated me before. She's very nice. But she was actually getting sound complaints for a while because of her screaming. So yeah, it's absolutely a thing. Where there are certain VTubers that are getting their neighbors are pissed off because of how loud they are. I'm gonna fucking... Every one of the women friends is the same way, non-stop food jokes. Okay, I needed to stop trying to... God, my arm hurts. Tricky lover? Yeah, I like Neff. I like Neff. Fuck that guy. Okay. Good night, Cassidy. Thank you for hanging out. You had a crush on Tricky for years, a little while ago, back when she first debuted. Aww. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna take this win. Take the win. Stealing my bet. My bad! I think Neff is a sweetheart. I don't think she's my type. But she is beautiful. Having seen pictures of her at conventions and stuff, she's absolutely gorgeous, but not my type. Can't say anything about sex jokes and stuff for me and my friends. I mean, I think that it's normal. Humans are sexual creatures after all. It's just what we do. Hi, Queen. Started to access to make big boy money and got bored of VTubers for a little while. Aw. Listen, I just like being an anime character, okay? Okay. Ugh, God. Holes 2. Being real sucks.
I found some weird holes.
Rubbing my butt on your pillow? No, you're gonna get all butt. Sex is cool. Have sex with Hi, Peter.
Are they connected to something?
I don't know. You're a good girl for finding this again. God, yeah, now my arm is actually starting to hurt really bad. Yeah. Get pink eye, nerd. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the hell's wrong with you, Cassidy? Peter, shush. I'm busy. How? How do you always get it? Oh, my arm. Fudge. What? Sabzi, are you having your Joker moment? Might be break time. We're ending in 30. Thank you, Tabo. Squeeze his heart. Ah! Get anviled. Now you sleep. Good night. One-eyed pink eye, they're black. Oh my god. Sabzi, why are you laughing? What's going on? It came on screen, froze mid, and then impact. Oh. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Ow, 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 ow. I'm so pissed off. I'm so pissed off. We did so well. We did so well. Okay, at least we can do this part pretty quick. Yeah, no, my arm's just been, my upper arm mostly has been giving me trouble lately, and like tonight, just, I feel like I'm getting a lot of RSI for this. So yeah, after I finish, I'm definitely gonna be like sitting back and maybe watching a YouTube or something. Just to relax a little bit. I might have to switch to like controller games for a while to give my arm a chance to get better. Why not watch King of the Hill? Why not watch King of the Hill, Tabu? Why not watch King of the Hill? Oh my god, so Lola sent me a YouTube poop the other day. She sent me a YouTube poop, which is fine. But the reason that I'm bringing it up is that now my YouTube recommendations have a bunch of YouTube poops in them. Tell you what, this game's controls ain't controlling. YouTube poop, yes. Oh no. I don't know where any of other, you know what? I'm not even gonna worry about this one. No, it's like a bullshit animation that they've really kind of, you know, done like the dumbest possible thing with sort of nonsense. But anyway, so so my YouTube recommendations give me one called Hankel, which is a King of the Hill one, and there's a bit in it. So there's an episode where Hank is incorrectly accused of having rented a pornographic movie and tries to fight it. And so it's basically this, but he gets a phone call while he's at work at Strickland Propane. And he says, you know, he says, "Thank you for calling Strickland Propane. Taste the..." I don't know what the fuck he says. Taste the something. Taste the heat or some bullshit. And the person goes, "Hey, you know, is this Hank Hill?" And in the actual show, he says speaking, but they edited it to say tasting. You know, he's like, "Hank Hill, taste the heat." Hank tasting. And I don't know why, but the subtle change of changing him to saying speaking to tasting had me rolling. It was so dumb. It was one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. To just subtly change the word speaking to tasting. But it made me laugh so much. Because I'm fundamentally a broken person. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? Image quality drastically gets compressed. Damn it, Bobby, I said propane, not cocaine. Yeah, I don't know, it's just... Is this Hank Hill tasting? I don't know why it was so funny. It wasn't even that good of a joke, but it was so stupid that it made me laugh. It was just the right level of dipshittery. That's my tasting. I don't know you. Yeah. Get absolutely shit upon, Mr. Roller. Fucking sexy. Interesting. Bye-bye. Yeah, no, the dumbest jokes are often the best jokes. Hundo%. Fuck! We were doing so well, too. Man, that guy didn't even have it. Like, he didn't stand a chance. He didn't have a chance to attack me. Kind of disrespectful on my part, you know? Ah, I was really hoping that would bonk him off. Obliterate him by releasing a chainsaw hold attack. I didn't even do that on purpose. Sounded like Gordon Ramsay saying beef Wellington. Fucking sexy. Yeah, I have a little bit of a silly accent when I say stuff like that. For whatever reason, whenever I say fack, I say it like I'm a Scotsman. I don't know why, I just do. Cool. Okay, so we know we've got 2 orbs here. As the stream gets longer, I'm feeling more and more fidgety. Okay, so I think it's just these 2 orbs. And we got 30 seconds. That's a lot of seconds. Well, now I see why it's got so many seconds. Because apparently I can't make this jump. You want to head into the back and take a into my Ford Bronco and fack. You couldn't handle me, baby. Alright, I think I know why this has such a long thing now. That isn't what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do. Any hoodle. You did something similar? What is going on here? I'm reminded of, I think it was May or Sky who said, sorry, I'm thinking about dick jokes now. She was like, she was amazed when she found out that I was actually trans, because she was like, no trans person talks about their dick this much. Apparently I'm special, because I talk about it so much. Which I thought was kind of funny. I thought that was very funny. Okay. More than enough time for this. Oh, because that's not the last one. Oh, no, it was. Okay. Okay, I was like, wait. Does that make me cis? I don't know. It makes me in a lot of pain is what it makes me. Me too, and look, special school as a kid, clearly very special and important. Yes. Yes, very. Anything down here? Okay, there's clearly something here, so that means that I should go the other way first. It's a magical dick killer of internets. Technically true, yes. It has, in fact, killed at least one internet before. Damn it. It has, in fact, killed one internet. Ow. Too close to the middle there, Hnetu. Fuck. Hi, Wojo. You caught the end of the stream. How are you? It's just that good. Book. Dick so powerful can rival a zip bomb. So the story there is that I sent a picture to Spooky Zombie, who is another streamer friend of mine, and it crashed her Valorant game and her stream, and when she got back into the game, she could no longer connect to the VoIP server. I broke it so much that she couldn't connect to the VoIP. Which was very funny to me. Okay, hold on. Gotta go. Okay, easy. Plenty of time. Hi, Wormrack.
This is an ad.
Why? It wasn't random. She asked for it like multiple times, and I finally was like, "All right, if you really want to, fine." So it wasn't random. It was requested. I'm not just sending random pictures of genitalia to women in the internet. I'm not a fucking psychopath, okay? Fuck, forgot about that. I'm not a fucking psychopath, but that's the story of why it breaks the internet. This game looks fun, I'm gonna buy it. It's very fun. There's a couple of moments where I'm like, ah! But for the most part, it's very fun. Send it to me instead. No! I timed that very wrong. Yeah, I'm doing really bad because it's so late. The art style is very pretty. It's very good, yes. Yes. Fucking god damn it, dude. Okay. We got it. We recovered. Are you fucking serious? Basically, it's like, yes, you do. Look at it, dude. Sorry, I'm kind of getting at the end of my rope here with it. My arm is starting to hurt a lot, and, Why is this doing this? Between that and between, like, some of the bullshit deaths at this point is like, bruh! Why did it wall run? Starting to get fucking pissed off at it. Okay. Okay. You're fucking serious, man. Getting full body flinches at this point. Okay. Fucking finally a checkpoint. Thank fucking God. Okay, we finally got a checkpoint. That part was killing me. Okay. Okay. Almost done. Almost done. What's with the lawn chair? Go away. Alright. Go around. Go up. Up. It's okay. It's okay. I'm glad you guys are having a conversation because I'm having a lot of trouble right now. Because mostly my arm hurts. And little movements are very painful. So I think this might be the last room that we do. This is likely going to be the last room for the night. just because, yeah. Which means that this episode will be a little bit shorter, but unless there's like a slacking spot here. Okay, we'll slack off. We'll slack off in the middle. I hope I feel better. I'll be okay. Features? I'll be okay. I just need to rest my arm and not move it.
At least give me a ride, since you don't have all those fancy operator mode.
Okay, that's funny.
features.
Ow.
You should be more useful.
I'm sure he'd be happy to let you sit on his face. Okay, that's a little bit gooner bait. You're too heavy, please stop. That was the third attempt. Let's try again.
I already filled a lot of complaints about your design, Orby. You should be able to carry me.
I actually kind of agree. Ow, 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 ow.
How can I exploit you, drone?
Yes, exploit the drone. I do like that the camera is a physical object. It's very Hnetu. Okay. All right, we're gonna save here and see where we go. Cause ow, 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 ow. A little shorter, but that's okay. Only like 10 minutes.